the Gaon Harav Shlomo Kluger Zatzal, who was a fierce opponent of the Haskalah, the Enlightenment movement, and the rabbi of the Bet Levi, Rav Yosef Dov Halevi Soloveitchik, writes that the aforementioned thought is hinted. The fact that someone can exchange or lose all their merits for speaking against someone, even just a tiny insult, people casually utter without any concern in the world. They leave stupid comments, snide remarks, dumb jokes, especially on Torah lectures that diminish people's fear of heaven and convince people maybe they're not going to watch this lecture, maybe they're not going to watch this clip, maybe this rabbi isn't that respected. That's even worse. We're talking about is just saying one bad comment to one kosher person. Rav Shlomo Kluger Zatzal says the aforementioned thought is hinted at in the words of King Solomon in his Megillat Kohelet, Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 5. Do not allow your mouth to bear sin upon your flesh, and do not say before the angel that it is an error. Why should Hashem become angered by your voice and destroy the work of your hands? Our sages in the Midrash explain this verse as referring to one who speaks Lashon Hara. The explanation of this verse is as follows. Since one speaks Lashon Hara against his friend, many of his friend's sins transfer over to his account, and many of the mitzvot which he had performed transfer over to his friend's account. When this man arrives before the heavenly court, they will begin to read through his book of sins, and they will read him even sins which he never committed. He'll begin to yell, "This is an error! How can it be? I never committed sins. I was never an adulterer. What in the world? I was never a drug addict. I never wasted seed in my life. Oy, oy, oy. Oy, oy, oy. What in the world? The heavenly account is mistaken. Oh, how can you even open your mouth and say such a thing? You're in the Olam Emet. You're in the world of truth, and you speak lies." He will also begin to yell about the mitzvot which do not appear in his book of merits. He's standing there at the heavenly trial, expecting to see all these angels on the right side defending him, just giant towering angels, all of his mitzvot that he did, and he sees virtually nothing. Like, why is it so empty? What's going on here? And the other side on the left is just terrifying, scary creatures that are just horrendous. They look just like he wants to rip him apart. He will also begin to yell about his mitzvot, which did not appear in his book of merits, and that this is a mistake as well. This is what is meant by the verse, do not tell the angel that it is an error, for Hashem has become angered by your voice. By you speaking Lashon Hara about your friend, thus all of his sins have been transferred to your account, and your mitzvot have been transferred to his account. Hashem has thus destroyed the work of your hands, meaning all your masim tovim, all your good deeds, everything that you worked your whole life to do. God ruined it all because you spoke Lashon Hara and given them to your friend whom you have spoken ill of. Hashem Yishmor v'Yitzil. And this, again, we have to remind ourselves, this is not speaking Lashon Hara about a Mezakeh Rabim who does kiruv, who teaches the public to do teshuvah. Is not speaking Motzi Shem Ra about a Gedol who is leader of the generation. This is speaking Lashon Hara, some not nice remark to some kosher person, or possibly even a Rasha. That's the scary thing. Really, really scary thing.